Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain in your leg? You stretch, you rub, but nothing seems to work instantly. For seniors, leg cramps are not just a random problem. They can become a daily struggle that affects sleep, mobility, and even overall health. But here's the good news. The solution may not be in expensive medicines or endless supplements. It could be hiding in the very foods you eat every day. In today's video, we're going to uncover the top 10 foods to prevent leg cramps in seniors, even at night. Yes, these are natural, safe, and science-backed foods that don't just provide relief but also strengthen your muscles and improve circulation, so you can finally sleep peacefully without waking up to those painful cramps. Before we jump into the list, let's understand why this topic is so important. Leg cramps are extremely common among seniors, and in fact, studies show that more than 50% of people over the age of 60 experience them regularly. Imagine waking up several times a week with sharp pain that makes you afraid of going back to bed. It doesn't just affect your comfort, it affects your energy levels, mood, and independence. The truth is, leg cramps are usually caused by nutrient deficiencies, especially a lack of potassium, magnesium, calcium, and hydration. As we age, our body's ability to store and use these minerals decreases, which is why cramps become more frequent. The right diet can fill these gaps naturally without side effects. That's exactly what this video is about. I'll be walking you through the top 10 foods that are rich in these essential nutrients, foods that are easy to include in your daily meals, and most importantly, foods that work even when cramps strike at night. So, if you or your loved ones are seniors dealing with restless nights, stay tuned because this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. And don't forget, if you find this information helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to our channel Your Health Hub for more powerful health tips. Now, let's get started with the very first step, understanding why seniors are more likely to suffer from leg cramps in the first place. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain in your leg? You stretch, you rub, but nothing seems to work instantly. For seniors, leg cramps are not just a random problem. They can become a daily struggle that affects sleep, mobility, and even overall health. But here's the good news. The solution may not be in expensive medicines or endless supplements. It could be hiding in the very foods you eat every day. In today's video, we're going to uncover the top 10 foods to prevent leg cramps in seniors, even at night. These are natural, safe, and science-backed foods that don't just provide relief but also strengthen your muscles and improve circulation, so you can finally sleep peacefully without waking up to those painful cramps. Before we jump into the list, let's understand why this topic is so important. Leg cramps are extremely common among seniors, and in fact, studies show that more than half of people over the age of 60 experience them regularly. Imagine waking up several times a week with sharp pain that makes you afraid of going back to bed. It doesn't just affect your comfort, it affects your energy levels, mood, and independence. The truth is, leg cramps are usually caused by nutrient deficiencies, especially a lack of potassium, magnesium, calcium, and hydration. As we age, our body's ability to store and use these minerals decreases, which is why cramps become more frequent. The right diet can fill these gaps naturally without side effects. That's exactly what this video is about. I'll be walking you through the top 10 foods that are rich in these essential nutrients, foods that are easy to include in your daily meals, and most importantly, foods that work even when cramps strike at night. So if you or your loved ones are seniors dealing with restless nights, stay tuned because this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. And don't forget, if you find this information helpful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful health tips. Now before I reveal those foods, let's understand why seniors are more likely to suffer from leg cramps in the first place. The number one reason is mineral deficiency. Our muscles rely on potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium to contract and relax properly. When these minerals are low, the communication between nerves and muscles gets disrupted. The result is sudden, involuntary muscle contractions that feel like painful knots in your legs. As we age, the body doesn't absorb minerals as efficiently as it once did. Even if seniors are eating the same foods they did in their younger years, their bodies may not be extracting enough nutrients. This is why cramps tend to increase after the age of 50. Another major reason is dehydration. Muscles are made up of about 75% water, and they need hydration to stay flexible and function correctly. Seniors are more prone to dehydration because the natural thirst signal becomes weaker with age. Many older adults don't feel thirsty, even when their bodies need fluids. Dehydration leads to electrolyte imbalance, and that directly contributes to cramps, especially at night. Poor blood circulation is also a factor. With age, arteries may stiffen, and blood flow to the legs can slow down. When circulation is limited, oxygen and nutrients don't reach the muscles as quickly, which increases the chance of painful spasms. Seniors who sit for long periods of time or who have conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or varicose veins are at higher risk. We also need to consider the role of medications. Many seniors take medicines for blood pressure, cholesterol, or other chronic conditions. Some of these medicines, like diuretics, flush out water and minerals from the body, leading to cramps. Even statins, which are commonly used to lower cholesterol, can cause muscle pain and cramps as a side effect. Another reason is muscle weakness and inactivity. The use it or lose it rule applies to muscles. Seniors who are less physically active often experience muscle weakness. Weak muscles fatigue more quickly, and tired muscles are more likely to cramp. This is one reason why cramps often strike at night, when the muscles are already fatigued from the day, or when they've been inactive for too long. Nighttime itself is a trigger. When you're lying down, blood flow to the legs is reduced. Combine that with dehydration, mineral deficiency, or even sleeping in certain positions, and the risk of a sudden midnight cramp goes up significantly. That's why many seniors complain of being woken up by pain and struggling to fall back asleep. Finally, underlying health conditions such as diabetes, thyroid problems, or nerve damage can all increase the likelihood of leg cramps. These conditions either affect circulation, nerve signals, or muscle health, making the cramps more severe and frequent. So to put it simply, seniors are more likely to suffer from cramps because their bodies absorb fewer minerals from food, they are more prone to dehydration, circulation slows down with age, medications can flush out important electrolytes, muscles weaken with inactivity, and nighttime triggers increase the risk. But here's the silver lining: every single one of these factors can be improved with the right foods and daily habits. And that's exactly why the next part of this video will focus on how nutrition works as a natural shield against cramps. Now that we know why seniors experience leg cramps more often, it's time to look at the solution. And the most powerful, natural, and safe solution comes from nutrition. Food is medicine, and when chosen wisely, it can provide the exact minerals and hydration that muscles need to function smoothly. Our muscles depend on electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium, to contract and relax properly. If even one of these minerals is out of balance, muscles can misfire, leading to cramps. For example, potassium helps prevent abnormal muscle contractions, magnesium calms the nerves and muscles, calcium allows muscles to contract and release, and sodium balances fluid in the body. Alongside these, hydration plays a key role. Water and water-rich foods keep the muscles flexible and prevent stiffness. Supplements can help, but the body absorbs nutrients best when they come from whole, natural foods. That's why including the right foods in your diet is far more effective in the long run. Let's dive into the top 10 foods that seniors should add to their daily meals to prevent leg cramps, even at night. The first one is bananas. Bananas are perhaps the most famous cramp-fighting food, and for good reason. They are rich in potassium, which is the mineral most directly linked to preventing muscle cramps. Eating a banana in the morning or even as an evening snack helps maintain electrolyte balance in the muscles. Bananas are also easy to digest and provide quick energy, making them perfect for seniors. Pairing a banana with a handful of nuts or adding it to yogurt creates a powerful snack that keeps cramps away. Next is spinach. This leafy green is loaded with magnesium and calcium, two of the most important minerals for muscle function. Magnesium helps muscles relax, while calcium helps them contract. Seniors who eat spinach regularly notice fewer cramps and better overall muscle strength. Spinach can be added to soups, smoothies, or lightly sautéed with garlic for a tasty and healthy dish. Even just a small bowl of spinach salad a few times a week can make a big difference. Sweet potatoes are another excellent food for cramp prevention. Not only are they high in potassium, but they also provide hydration because of their water content. Unlike regular potatoes, sweet potatoes contain additional vitamins and fiber, which support both muscle and digestive health. A baked sweet potato at dinner is a simple way for seniors to get a nutrient-packed meal that prevents cramps later at night. Avocados are also a fantastic choice. They are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium and potassium combined, along with healthy fats that support heart and circulation health. Seniors can add avocado slices to salads, spread them on whole grain bread, or even blend them into a smoothie. Eating avocado regularly doesn't just fight cramps. It supports overall energy and keeps the nervous system healthy. Yogurt is another must-have food for seniors struggling with cramps. It's rich in calcium and protein, both of which strengthen muscles and bones. The probiotics in yogurt also improve digestion, helping the body absorb minerals more effectively. Having a small bowl of yogurt in the evening can prevent nighttime cramps while also supporting better sleep. Seniors who are lactose intolerant can go for lactose-free or plant-based yogurts fortified with calcium. Watermelon is a food that hydrates and refreshes. Since dehydration is one of the leading causes of cramps, adding a water-rich fruit like watermelon to the diet works wonders. It contains potassium as well, so it replenishes electrolytes while providing fluids. Seniors can eat watermelon slices as a snack during the day or even have a small bowl in the evening, which keeps the body hydrated overnight. Salmon is another excellent choice because it's rich in omega-3 fatty acids and high-quality protein. Omega-3s improve circulation, which reduces the chance of cramps caused by poor blood flow. At the same time, salmon provides vitamin D and magnesium, both of which play important roles in muscle health. Seniors can enjoy grilled or baked salmon twice a week to protect their muscles and their hearts. Nuts such as almonds, cashews, and walnuts are another powerful option. They are packed with magnesium, which is essential for relaxing the muscles and calming the nervous system. A small handful of nuts every day is enough to keep mineral levels balanced. They also provide healthy fats and proteins, making them a great snack for seniors who may not eat large meals. Beans and lentils are fantastic sources of potassium, magnesium, and iron, along with plant-based protein. These nutrients work together to strengthen muscles, improve circulation, and prevent cramps. Seniors can include beans and lentils in soups, stews, or simple side dishes. They are filling, affordable, and one of the best foods for long-term cramp prevention. Finally, dark chocolate makes the list. Yes, you heard that right. High-quality dark chocolate, especially with at least 70% cocoa, is a rich source of magnesium. It not only supports muscle function but also reduces stress, which is another trigger for cramps. A small piece of dark chocolate in the evening can be both a delicious treat and a natural cramp remedy. These 10 foods together create a powerful defense against cramps. Each one provides key nutrients, and when combined into daily meals, they can transform the way seniors feel, sleep, and move. Whether it's a banana in the morning, spinach at lunch, yogurt in the evening, or salmon for dinner, these foods give the body the tools it needs to stay free from painful spasms. When it comes to preventing leg cramps, the foods we just discussed are the foundation. But the truth is, diet alone isn't always enough. What really makes the difference is combining these foods with the right daily lifestyle habits. Let's talk about some powerful tips that seniors can start using immediately. First and most importantly, hydration. Water is life for the muscles. Seniors should make it a habit to sip water throughout the day, not just when they feel thirsty. A smart trick is to drink a glass of water in the morning, another glass before meals, and one small glass before bed. Adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or even a pinch of sea salt can turn ordinary water into a natural electrolyte drink that fights cramps from the inside. The second lifestyle tip is stretching and gentle movement. Muscles that stay stiff all day are more likely to cramp at night. Seniors don't need intense exercise, but simple leg stretches before bedtime can make a huge difference. Even 10 minutes of walking around the house after dinner helps blood circulate and muscles relax. Combining this habit with foods like bananas or yogurt in the evening creates a double shield against cramps. The third tip is to avoid certain trigger foods. Processed snacks loaded with salt, too much caffeine, or alcohol can all dehydrate the body and rob it of essential minerals. Seniors should instead focus on balanced meals with whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and proteins. For example, replacing salty chips with a handful of almonds or swapping a sugary dessert with a piece of dark chocolate can completely change the body's response at night. Another lifestyle change is paying attention to posture and sleeping positions. Sometimes cramps strike simply because of the way we sleep. Keeping a pillow under the knees or gently stretching the calves before lying down can prevent nighttime spasms. Even something as simple as keeping the legs warm with a light blanket can reduce sudden contractions. Now let's talk about special nighttime tips. This is where most seniors struggle, because cramps often attack when the body is at rest. One of the best ways to prevent this is by having a small, nutrient-rich snack before bed. A banana with a spoon of peanut butter, a small bowl of yogurt with seeds, or even half an avocado with a sprinkle of salt are powerful bedtime snacks that keep mineral levels stable overnight. These foods release energy slowly, so the body doesn't run out of fuel while you sleep. Another nighttime trick is gentle massage. Before sleeping, massaging the calves with warm oil or even just rubbing them with your hands improves blood flow and relaxes the muscles. Pair this with deep breathing for a few minutes, and the chances of waking up with a painful cramp drop dramatically. Seniors who practice this routine often report sleeping peacefully through the night. Of course, consistency is the secret. One healthy meal or one glass of water won't erase cramps forever. But when seniors eat these top 10 foods regularly, stay hydrated, stretch daily, and follow simple night routines, the results are powerful and long-lasting. So, let's put everything together. Leg cramps in seniors happen because of mineral deficiencies, dehydration, weak circulation, and inactivity. But the good news is, nature has already given us the solution. Bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, avocados, yogurt, watermelon, salmon, nuts, beans, and dark chocolate. These are not just foods, they are natural medicines. They fuel your body with potassium, magnesium, calcium, hydration, and healthy fats that directly target the root causes of cramps. Combine them with smart daily habits, avoid harmful processed foods, and follow bedtime routines, and you will see a transformation. Imagine this. Instead of waking up in the middle of the night with sharp pain, you sleep peacefully, wake up fresh, and feel strong enough to move freely during the day. That's the power of food and lifestyle working together. So here's your action step. Starting tonight, pick just one of these foods and add it to your evening routine. Try a banana, a handful of nuts, or a bowl of yogurt before bed. Stay hydrated, stretch your legs for 5 minutes, and notice the difference. Slowly build this into a daily routine, and cramps will no longer control your nights. You will control them. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods are you going to try first? Comment below and share your experience, because your story can inspire others too. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, share it with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health tips. Together, we can make senior life not just longer, but stronger, healthier, and happier. So the next time you think about leg cramps, remember, they don't have to be your reality. The solution is simple, natural, and delicious. Eat smart, stay active, and enjoy the peaceful nights you truly deserve. Most people think that leg cramps are just a part of getting older, something you can't escape. But the truth is, that's a myth. You don't have to suffer silently, and you don't have to spend nights twisting and turning in pain. Your body is always talking to you, and cramps are its way of saying, I'm missing something. The good news is, now you know exactly what that something is. It's the missing minerals, the missing hydration, and the missing daily habits. And now you have the roadmap to fix it. Think about it. A simple banana, a small handful of nuts, a glass of water before bed, or a serving of salmon twice a week. These aren't big, complicated changes. They're tiny, natural steps that can make a massive difference. Sometimes, seniors believe that only heavy medicines or expensive treatments can solve health problems, but in reality, the kitchen is your first pharmacy. Every bite you take can either move you closer to pain or closer to peace. Imagine this. You're in bed, the lights are off, and instead of being afraid of sudden pain, you feel calm and confident. Your muscles are relaxed, your circulation is flowing, and your body is supported by the nutrients you've given it during the day. You wake up the next morning, stretch your legs, and feel strong, energized, and ready to start the day. That's the power of food, and that's the gift you can give yourself starting today. But here's the catch: consistency. One banana won't fix it. One spinach salad won't erase all your cramps. It's the routine that creates results. Just like brushing your teeth every day protects you from cavities, eating these foods daily protects you from cramps. And the longer you practice these habits, the stronger your muscles, bones, and nerves become. This isn't just about avoiding cramps. It's about building strength, balance, and freedom in your senior years. Now let's make it personal. I want you to ask yourself, what's one small change you can start tonight? Maybe it's swapping chips for almonds. Maybe it's having yogurt before bed instead of tea. Maybe it's drinking one extra glass of water. Pick one thing, do it today, and watch how your body responds. These small wins build into big victories, and over time, you'll realize that leg cramps are no longer controlling you, you are controlling them. And here's something even more powerful. When you share this knowledge with others, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping your community. Every senior, every parent, every grandparent deserves nights of peaceful sleep without pain. So don't keep this information to yourself. Share it with your loved ones. Send them this video. Encourage them to make these small changes. Because when health improves, life improves, not just for one person, but for everyone around them. If you've reached this far in the video, I know you're serious about your health. And I want to congratulate you, because awareness is the first step toward transformation. Now it's time to take action. Don't wait for another painful night to remind you. Start today. Your body deserves the right fuel, your muscles deserve the right care, and your mind deserves peaceful sleep. So take that step. Choose one of the top 10 foods we discussed and add it to your meal tonight. Stretch your legs before bed, drink your water, and prepare yourself for a night without pain. And tomorrow, do it again. Day by day, you'll feel the difference, and soon, you'll wonder why you ever believed cramps were something you just had to live with. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these tips are you going to try first? Are you starting with bananas, spinach, or maybe a handful of almonds? Your answer might inspire someone else watching this video right now. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our health tips that can truly change your life. Remember, age is just a number. Your body is capable of healing, strengthening, and thriving if you give it the right support. Leg cramps don't have to be your story. Your story can be one of strength, energy, and freedom. And it all starts with the simple choices you make on your plate. The power is in your hands. So choose health, choose strength, and choose peaceful nights. If you've stayed with me until the end of this video, that tells me something very important. You are serious about your health, and you're ready to take control. And let me tell you, that's the biggest step most people never take. Most people keep complaining about their leg cramps, about their sleepless nights, about their weak muscles, but they never do anything to change it. You are different. You've invested your time, your focus, and your energy in learning something that can completely change your life. And for that, I want to applaud you. Now, here's my challenge for you. Don't just watch this video and move on. Take action. Tonight, when you go to bed, do something different. Maybe it's eating a banana, maybe it's a small bowl of yogurt, maybe it's drinking that extra glass of water. Do one thing. Tomorrow, do another. These small steps build into habits, and habits build into transformation. Don't wait for the next cramp to remind you of the pain. Decide today that you are stronger than your cramps, and you will not let them control your nights anymore. And here's the most powerful part. When you change, you inspire others to change. Your family is watching you, your friends notice you, and when they see your energy rising, your health improving, your smile returning, they'll want to know your secret. And your secret will be simple. You took action. You chose natural foods, you chose healthy habits, you chose to give your body what it truly needed. That's the gift you can pass on to others. So don't keep this message to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about, a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, or even a friend who struggles with cramps. Because one share from you could mean one pain-free night for them. And finally, I want to build a community with you. A community where seniors are stronger, healthier, and living life to the fullest. So join me on this journey. Click that like button right now, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a single update. Together, we can create a movement where no senior has to suffer silently with cramps again. Remember this, your age does not define your strength, your health does. And your health is in your hands. You can choose to live with pain, or you can choose to live with power. You can choose sleepless nights, or you can choose peaceful rest. The foods are here, the tips are here, the path is here. All that's left is for you to walk it. So let's make a promise right now, you and me. Tonight, you'll take the first step. You'll add one of these 10 foods to your routine, you'll stay hydrated, and you'll give your muscles the love they deserve. And tomorrow morning, when you wake up without pain, you'll know that this was the start of something bigger, a healthier, stronger, and happier you. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you even a little, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. And if you want more powerful health secrets that actually work, subscribe right now because we are just getting started. Until next time, take care of yourself, eat smart, stay active, and remember, you have the power to live pain-free, and it starts today. Before I close this video, I want to speak to you heart to heart. I know what it feels like to deal with pain every single day. I know how frustrating it is to wake up in the middle of the night, holding your leg, waiting for the pain to pass, and wondering when it will end. I know how it feels to be tired, to feel helpless, and to feel like no one truly understands what you're going through. But let me tell you something, you are not alone. Millions of seniors around the world are fighting the same battle, and together, we can end it. You don't need to accept leg cramps as a normal part of aging. You don't need to give up on peaceful sleep or on enjoying your days. With the right foods, with the right habits, and with the right mindset, you can take your health back into your own hands. And today, you've already taken the most important step, you've learned the truth. Knowledge is power, but action is transformation. So tonight, I want you to take action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but tonight. Try one of the foods we discussed. Stretch before bed. Drink water. And then tomorrow, do it again. Build that momentum, and soon, you will feel the difference. And when you do feel that difference, I want you to come back to this video and tell us in the comments. Share your story. Tell us what worked for you. Because your story might be the reason another senior out there gets inspired to take control of their health. Together, we're building not just a YouTube channel, but a community of strength, wisdom, and healing. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. Because this is just the beginning. I have so many more life-changing health secrets to share with you, and I don't want you to miss any of them. This channel is your safe space, your health hub, your source of strength. And I promise you, if you stay with me, you'll discover that age is not a limit, it's just a number. Thank you once again for watching, for listening, and for taking action. May your nights be peaceful, your legs be strong, and your heart be full of energy and hope. This is your time to shine, and your journey to better health starts right now. Until our next video, stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, you deserve a life without pain, and you have the power to create it.